God, these loading screens. Welcome back. So, first things first, let's make sure that we don't have any of that shit going on. None of that tabbing bullshit. Alright, so I guess that's the thing that I'm probably not gonna just escape from. So I need to go to the lobby. Yeah, I need to go to the lobby. So, let's see. Lobby is up on... Okay. So I know where I'm going.
I am a rescue operator.
That's nice. I'm leaving. Excuse me. I don't have time for your nonsense. Skip right through. By the way, another loading screen. Sorry about that. I guess I didn't really think it through that I was just going to be going from one loading screen to another that fast. But, you know, that's me not thinking ahead at all. Kind of my thing. Alright, double loading screen. Let's hurry this fuck up. Hurry this individual fuck up. This entire group of fuck. Okay. Excuse me. I know Alex's escape pod is there, but I got people to save, man. Calm your titties. Your titties. Please calm them. That's a lot of those guys, isn't it? Alright, let's go talk to Dr. Igor.
There you are.
I haven't had much success in calling up more fabrication plans, but I did have a design for a psychoscope chipset I've been tinkering with. I'd be honored if you found some use for it.
Which one was it?
Morgan, I was worried Dahl or his rescue team had intercepted you.
They are NCA-9 black box operators, not a rescue team. Rescue is not among their list of commands.
January, not now.
Yes, of course, but Dahl, his arrival may help us,
Okay.
as long as you have not killed him.
No, not yet.
You see, Dahl, he's a recipient of several neuromods, a standard array of combat, tactics, interrogation mods. As I'm sure you know, your father, the board, is very thorough.
Dr. Igwe, please present your conclusion to Morgan.
Shut up, January.
Igwe, if there is a point.
Well, yes. You see, Dahl's mods are early C-series betas and vulnerable. As such, he has old-school thinking on some matters. If we remove them, he may forget his mission here. Yet we would still have access to the shuttle and a way home.
Nice.
Provided his piloting knowledge remains intact. It's a risk, but worth taking, I think.
Rip his
He'll
brain
have
out.
to be subdued, of course. I'm afraid that task falls to you.
There is no one else alive on the
Perfect
station
timing.
who can pilot the shuttle.
It's worth a try. And there's been enough killing.
Okay.
Morgan, I've been thinking about what you've done.
I've been
What you're
trying to
doing.
see what I can access from
We
here.
all must act
most of the
according to
systems
our
are locked
nature.
down.
No matter what the psychologists and priests say. And your nature.
Morgan.
I think I was right before.
I don't
You
understand.
are like a rat. Resourceful, sly, burdened with a kind of pestilence of the mind. This station was your laboratory. And the experiment was a failure. And, of course, sadly, you know what happens to the rats when they are no longer needed.
Are you done? old fucks, aren't they?
Hello. Nice to see you.
Wait a minute. Oh, that poor corpse. Whoops.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Hold on. Hold on a second, Mr. Glass. That was kind of hilarious that there was a corpse there and it just got sucked into that. Like, I feel really bad. So I'm sorry to say we can't offer a pristine burial for your loved one because they were sort of processed into a bunch of material balls. Sorry about that. Won't happen again, I promise. I had to get away from it before it exploded. Yep.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Alright, where's this Luther Glass? Were you Luther Glass? Oh, he's dead. Shit. Well, that's not what I had expected. Alright. Shuttle bay.
My mistake.
Sorry. Wait, can you heal me? Can you...
Diagnosing.
Give me
Looks
some
like
of that
you've
healing.
had a rough day. This won't take long. There. All better.
So, it
Don't
says I
forget to
completed
complete a
it, but
patient
he's dead,
questionnaire.
so-
Your feedback will be invaluable.
Like, I'm legitimately confused about that. But seriously, there was a corpse there and it's just gone. Ah, I feel kind of bad about that. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. Oh, that's the worst. And you're only worth 0.75? Oh my god. That's so sad. That's so sad.
It was an established process.
Igwe, but you knew what was in psychotronics. What was going on in psychotronics?
Of course.
Well, yes. They volunteered.
Volunteers. They didn't agree to be killed.
They live on, Miss Illusion. They all do. Their skills, their talents, their achievements. Yet now, they can do so much more. Much like parents passing along their experiences to their children.
Are you serious? Have
Yeah.
you ever... Do you even know what it means to have children, Igwe?
Pardon me? What do you mean?
I will do everything in my power to expose what you've done here.
That's nice. Okay. Kinda don't have
What you all did.
Hey, I thought we were
Say another
friends.
word, and I swear I will shoot you.
I thought we were friends now.
Morgan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys can just argue on that. I don't care. Busy. Alright, so I'm still a little bit weirded out by that, but... so I guess we need to go to the shuttle bay. Okay. Rah. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Single mimic can quadruple itself after killing a human. Holy goddamn. Ah, double loading screens. Every time it gets me. Because I am forgetful. I caught up on my Twitter though. That is a shuttle indeed. So I guess it just like parked right there. Oh wow, they just like erased that thing from existence. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna see if I can't do some silly shenaniganery.
Integrity damaged. Aperture clear. Operator deployment resuming. Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
No, fuck off. Close it back. Wow, nice setup you've got here. Side note, I have 5 of these now. You know what that means. Hnetu. Where the hell's Dahl? Mission parameters, transfer.
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts after you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal location would be the station exterior, near the power plant grids.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after...
Alright, Commander, message copied at all known points of contact. Initiate Camosat's protocol. Wheels up in orbit inside our mission. Orders will be transmitted en route. Interesting. Wow, that's a lot of turrets that he's got. Okay, so... Oh, because it's showing that there's a locked door there. I need to go to the exterior. Let's check. So, disable his tech officer who's hiding somewhere on the exterior. Okay. Near the power plant. Incapacitate him, but I don't know where he is.
Instruments clean. No echoes.
I'm out. Okay. I'm out. And I'm in another loading screen, of course. Might as well check my social media, of course. Bunch of nonsense, blah blah. Excuse me. There's just not really much to say.
Microgravity detected.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes.
Oh, rude.
Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
14 minutes.
With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen.
Yeah,
I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Suit integrity damaged.
Alright, where's this person? I'm not seeing it. Alright, this is getting annoying. Where are you?
Vital signs critical.
Commander Dahl, this is Casper. Morgan, you sighted. I repeat, Morgan, you
You are a little
sighted.
bit tougher than I need to worry about then. Okay. Good to know.
Micro.
So, tech officer is not a person, which means I don't have to worry about killing it.
Gravity detected.
Told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
You mentioned that.
With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Oh, fuck. That's the first time I've hit something and taken damage. I'm a little bit lost this time.
Suit integrity damaged.
Just gonna hack your Casper. And then immediately, as soon as I get out, I will do, who's it? Repairs.
Commander Dahl, this is Casper.
Hold on. Wedding ring. Tentacle, always and forever. Oh, that's sad.
His entire crew with customized operators.
Sighted.
You made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only...
I don't have time.
matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
Like I said, well, considering I'm right fucking Watch it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, back inside. Alrighty. Now I need to figure out how to find Doll, though. Like, that's a problem that I don't have a solution to, because I don't know where the fuck he is. Fucking loading screens, yo. So, check our objectives. I can just turn that off. Still don't know. Oh, so he's in the Arboretum now. I don't know where. And I'm really running low on ammo.
Morgan, Doll is breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
I have come with a wrench. What? Did I break something? I definitely feel like I might have broken something.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable.
I just wanted to see if
Where
there
do you
was
think the
shit there.
Typhon will go next?
Don't guilt me for checking the thing out. Jesus. So Alex did have a tracking bracelet, which I guess does mean he's an actual person. Right, nightmare corpse. Was this coral here before? Wait. We've been over this. I don't need all the extra booze. What? I'm confused. Wait a minute. What did I fuck up? Because he wasn't there. I checked. He wasn't there. Like, I remember coming up here and checking. He was not here.
You can shoot me, but you won't be able to stop what's coming. Alex, I don't care.
Oh.
Watch out! Goodbye, Morgan!
Warning. Vital signs critical.
So, okay, you know what? I'm annoyed. Because I went up there and he wasn't there.
Watch out!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so it's gonna do that. Load. Let's see, we'll go back a couple of minutes, maybe? Let's see where this save is. Because I'm legitimately pissed off at this now. Like, I did this whole look around thing to find it. No, and I never went back to life support either.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Tellers 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
You're finished!
Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Oops.
Contact lost.
Alright, hold on. Load previous save. Let's do it from when we just entered. And I still have to do the life support thing, so maybe I should do that first. I ran out of time. Well, hold on. Fuck you, fuck. This is annoying. Or maybe, hold on, let me see something, because I need to check the quests. Because by killing the hack dealie, yeah, it's not even showing up here anymore. So, if we show completed, copy protection, whistleblower, risk, lift interference. Like, it's not showing the time or anything anymore, so I don't know if, like, we've moved on from that. So, yeah. Oh, are you fucking kidding? That one's the one where we first come in. I'm not going back 20 minutes and erasing the entire episode's work. Yeesh. That's not gonna happen. That might be why it wasn't showing up, because I was loading a very, very old save instead of, you know, one a couple minutes prior. Really low on resources, though. That's the big problem. Okay. Incapacitated without killing him. It was December. So I'm still not seeing it. So, yeah. Which is definitely a good thing. Eat that. Repair that a little. So I've just come in from being outside. Let's do that so that we have an actual save where I know where I'm at.
Morgan, Dolly's breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
That was a long-ass slide.
Don't die a coward. Watch out! Goodbye, Morgan.
Okay, that's a little bit tougher than I was hoping for. So let's quick load just from, because I don't want it to fuck with the save states. So I could just throw a recycler grenade in there and kill everyone. That would be hilarious.
Morgan, Dolly's breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
Whoa. Watch out! You're finished!
Do I not have any of the healy dealies? Health kits? That's annoying. Restores health by 2. Okay, this is obviously not working the way I wanted it to. That's okay. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to run in, hack both, then stun him. Where's Alex, though? Okay, hold on. So, incoming call.
Morgan, Dolly's breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
Whoa. Watch out!
Okay, so hackety hack hack. As soon as I get out, I hit I and heal a little bit, and then I hack the other one. And then I incapacitate him. Is that 3 Z's in a row?
What is that? The 7th?
Okay. Annoying. So how do I incapacitate him without killing him? Let's see, like, what options do I have? Oh, right, the stun with the disruptor. So, immobilizes short-range electrical shocks, knock out, temporarily disable organic, robotic enemies are damaged and temporarily disrupted.
Morgan, Dolly's breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
I'll find you eventually. Watch out!
Morgan, you did it.
Shit.
I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining his shuttle in the process.
You never cease to impress me, Morgan. I'm coming out now.
Coming out from where? Oh, why did I repair you? That was stupid of me. What a strange, weird container.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
I don't know, probably somewhere stupid.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Okay, so Alex is like, I'm coming out now, and then doesn't fucking show up anywhere?
System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed.
I'm really confused, game. Where is Alex coming out to and or from?
Good evening, Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
I'm very confused.
Coming through.
I don't know where I'm going to deal with that shit right now.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Seriously, where is it?
System alert. Repairs needed.
Like he says, I'm coming out now, and then nothing happens. Where is he? Nice. That was kind of hilarious.
All units, ping that and authenticate.
I like how I took his gun, but he technically still has it because of reasons. Like, I guess his model just has the gun attached, so they can't take it away. That's the only thing I can think of. Wait a minute. I keep... Fucking... Right click, man. Okay. I am officially baffled.
System alert. Repair.
Maybe that does something, I don't know.
Operator approaching.
Okay. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna come back. And hopefully by zoning out, loading, and then zoning back in and loading, it'll reset everything. And he will be in a position where he can actually, you know, talk with me. So let's do that real quick. And then we'll come back. I hate it when video games are broken.
Icebreaker deployment resuming.
Just turning around and going back. I see a bunch of operators and a nightmare. So...
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the Neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
Back to where this all began. Okay. Alright. Oh wow, I can't even like... There we go. Check our objectives first, so... Alex is ready to meet in the Arboretum. But he's still not here.
System alert. Repairs needed. All systems operational. Thank you.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, he's still just nowhere near. So he says he's ready to meet us, but then he's not here. So, who knows?
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
I don't. Like, I'm very confused by this. I'm legitimately annoyed by this.
Flying CAP. Status.
Where the fuck is he? Siblings are the worst. Just full stop. Oh god, I feel sneezing. Sorry.
System alert.
I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to hold my nose really loudly, but, you know. Meh. Okay. So, where am I going for this quest? Objectives, incapacitated, neuromod. So, lobby. Okay.
Self-diagnostic. List. Repair and maintenance protocols. Files not found. Reference deleted.
Did I ever upgrade that all the way? No, accuracy is still garbage. Let's see. I don't have time for you. Excuse me. I'm busy. I have important places to be that are not here. like I said, old school, and it was in this video or was it in the last one, but like, you know, old-fashioned Resident Evil 1 speedruns. I'm just running past all the enemies because we don't really need to kill them. They're all gonna get exploded or whatever anyway. Fucking loading screens. Where am I going in here? Level 3. To what? Volunteer testing? So I need to go upstairs.
Alien threat detected.
Yep, I see you. Wait, where am I now? Shit. Oh, I have to go all the way around. Fuck. I'm mostly doing this because I just straight up don't have ammunition anymore. Like, if I had ammo to deal with things, I would, but I kind of don't. Because I'm in a little bit of a shitty situation. And my sniffling is getting worse. God, it's like 3 fucking turrets. Hey, Igwe.
Dr. Yu.
Hi.
Morgan. I was afraid you wouldn't make it.
I mean...
The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly.
Okay.
He was never one to question orders.
Gotcha.
Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Engage surgical harness. Okay.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
Okay, so we have scan.
Dr. Yu. Morgan.
Patient connectome must be updated. Okay, surgical procedure. I hope I did that door. This never happened. Achievement! What did the achievement say? Yep, performed it on him.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you.
Yeah, he's a little bit overbearing.
And Alex.
Yeah.
I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander. Dahl. I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Ah. Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you.
Technically true.
Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency?
Oh, you know.
Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit.
Yeah, well, there's been a crisis.
All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Okay. Okay, so... wait for Dahl to contact you from the shuttle. Alright, let's go back to the Arboretum then, I guess.
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
Yep.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
I really like the glass shatter. It's pretty good. Anyway. Now comes the hard part. Getting past this fucker. So I have to go downstairs and basically just do... Yep. Suck it! I guess we're not going to explain how the NPCs, who are like a dude who just had part of his brain ripped out, and a scientist who probably has no combat training, not that the main character does either, but, you know, whatever, are going to manage to get past that fucker with triple turrets rolling around. Like, and you're just not going to explain that? See, this is why I like to be conservative with my ammunition in games, because I always get to that point where I just run the fuck out. Nah, I'm gone. Bye. See ya. Bye. Nerd. Nerd. So, the bad news is I'm fairly certain I'm in a position where I cannot complete this quest because Alex just doesn't want to show up. So, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do about that one. So yeah. I don't know. Loading screens. I'm kind of looking up on my phone where the thing is. So, let's see. Power plant reboots. Anyone else stuck on it? Reboot of the power. Get on. I'm still kind of lost on this one. And by kinda, I mean very. Because I'm legitimately afraid that I have fucked it up and I cannot complete the game now.
System alert.
Get out of the way.
System alert.
Seriously, what the fuck? I'm just like going through one of the broken windows. Yeah.
System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repaired.
It's gonna fuck everything else up, I'm sure, but...
System alert.
Oral detector fabrication? I already got it, though.
Engineer. System alert. Repairs needed.
System alert, you're in my goddamn way. I don't know, maybe... I'm legitimately lost. Like, I don't know what I did to bug it out. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go look this up. I'll be back. Alright, so according to the internet, there is a poorly hidden access wall that I have walked past multiple times. So, unless this is literally it. Oh, that was literally it. Oh, okay.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first.
Alright, I feel
And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep.
That part of you is still in there.
Sorry to interrupt your speech.
We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad.
So when he says, I'm ready to come out, I figured he was just gonna walk out. I didn't figure it was gonna be some stupid bullshit where I had to open the door for him.
Dad, you and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived.
Don't I have that
It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
Oh dear. That's not good. Wow, so this game just got a little bit fucked. Shit is that? Alex, you should probably come back in here. Okay. So, what now?
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, and something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it.
Okay.
I have a feeling you already...
Alex has been saved.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording. Do, and something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null wave device you can see. Make one, and place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret... I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Okay, this is annoying that I've heard it. Anyway, Morgan's notes it. No entries found. A tiny part of the apex, intent on devouring everything in its path, attracted in movement. No way to permanently kill those. Use null wave or Q-beam to beat them back. That's offline, of course. Fuck on out of here. Jesus. Alright, that is legit pretty fucking fucked up. Oh, it's noticed me. Alright. Let's all go to the lobby and get the fuck away from this shit. Okay. Holy fuck. Like, holy goddamn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just keep on, keeping on, keeping on. Excuse me.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch.
Yeah.
Ergo, Alex is wrong.
Okay.
Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here.
Cool.
We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Oh no. Maybe that'll give me enough.
Morgan.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null-wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal.
Okay.
Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Okay.
What the hell is that thing out there?
Bad news. Bad news bears. Psychotronics, eh? So... It is not a fun time to think, wait a minute. Can I make Alex's arming key as well? I want to have the parts.
I'm working.
No, I need one more metal. Oh, I have neuromods that I can install. Oh, cool. But none that I really want. I guess I could get this. Whatevs. Alright, well, I guess we're doing it this way because I don't have the shit for the other one. Like, unless I start chucking in. Oh, shit! Because I don't have enough mineral to get the thing. So, I guess that makes the choice for me, doesn't it? Huh. Double loading screens. Every time. Dun dun dun.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it.
So let's see. Prototype thingamadoodle. Right? No, 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 no. Oh, it's just a thing I have to put in, so not an actual...
Can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Alright, can I get like a general idea of where I need to go for this? Level 2? Jesus. Like, we've gotten into the real funky sort of body horror shit going on now. Oh, excuse me. Busy. Excuse me. Excuse me. You got places to be. You're all gonna die anyway. Boop. Yep, that's nice. Can I just, like, launch it through one of these tubes? No.
Requesting new operator.
this little gun. It's so cool. Okay. Let's see.
Microgravity detected.
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it.
Tracking bracelet.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Sure. January.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what?
They're all dead.
You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon.
I mean...
In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness.
Sure.
These are shark-infested waters.
Yep.
Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
You're doing an awful lot of talking. I miss science operator. I can't talk to you. You're doing an awful lot of talking for a robot. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Like, I would like to fight my way through this, but it's not like there's experience, and I just don't have the ammo to really sustain a long-term fight. And again, I'm doing it this way, January, because I don't have enough resources to make the fucking key. So why don't you just stop, get off my fucking back, okay? That's all I got. It's literally my only option at this point because resources are scarce. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for understanding my plight. I want to finish this and go get some damn food because I'm kind of hungry. Even though all I've done this weekend is eat food. Okay. So, tell us I have to go to the bridge. So I have to go back up to the Arboretum and then to the bridge. Good lord, this game makes you run around a lot. Like, holy damn. I do appreciate that I'm getting better, just like zipping place to place. And like I said, I would like to kill everything, but I just don't have any ammo. Like, look at how much ammo I've got. Nothing. Inventory. What do we got? Couple of bullets. Got 18 of these. Got like 1 shotgun shell, 15 9mm. Yeah, that's not enough for anything useful.
Logins of diagnostic list tag carbon cathode corrosion.
So many fucking loading screens. I'm so unbelievably sorry. There's a lot of them. I need to like I need to get a solid state drive for all this shit. Lordy, lord, lordy. Come on. Doo-doo.
Microgravity detected.
Alright, so so the bridge is downstairs at the side one. So I need to go, not to security, I need to go there. Oh, right. Forgot about that. There's no gravity up here because that thing exists. Aw. God, I hate space travel. Another loading screens. Yes, screens, because we're getting used to it at this point. Blurg.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I have informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Okay.
What the hell have you done?
Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life.
So here's the thing. If we set this off and it doesn't work, then we just blow the station up afterward. Like, it's not an either-or. It's a we try one and then we do the other. They're trying to make it as if it's some choice, where using one completely locks out the other from even existing, and that's not how it works. In this, we go, okay, we can try to nuke their brain, and if that doesn't work, then we nuke the station and go down like heroes. You're trying to make this a fucking false dichotomy. I'm probably using that term incorrectly, that phrase, but seriously, they're trying to make it like it's an either-or, and really it's an if-then.
On Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you'll be destroying yourself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
First of all, now, for anyone who knows me, and I'm not sure if you do, I do not believe in the idea that a copy of someone is their self. I'm the kind of person who gets into an argument because someone says, well, I can't wait until the future when they make teleporters like on Star Trek. And I'm like, so you want a glorified suicide box? Because what it does is it murders you, and it makes a copy. So you're dead, and there's a copy that has all your memories, but you're a fucking corpse. Unfortunately for you, the copy doesn't know that. So, I don't trust it. And this is another thing where, like, they say, like, there was that villain in the Marvel movies where it was one of the Nazi guys, and he shows up later as a, you know, a computer program that has been programmed with his memories and mind and all that shit. And it's like, yeah, it's a copy of him. It's not actually him. He's a fucking corpse. It's just a program. It's like burning a CD. The original's still there. You snap the original of the CD, that's gone. You got a copy, but it's not the original. So this whole argument about how if you destroy me, you're destroying yourself, I don't buy it. Because you know what? That's just a copy. It's not really me. Knock it off.
You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside.
Push the fat guy. Alright, let's quit. I got an achievement for that. Yeah, I got an achievement for killing Alex.
It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
I do like the fry thing where I hit the screen and then I hit the button. Zap. That is a really big, massive, indistinct black coloration.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time.
So what's that thing shooting off? I can't show on my mouse, but the one going to the planet.
More
Not the shuttle
importantly,
escaping.
our past today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together.
Huh.
It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
It's not really immortality, it's just a copy of yourself. You're still gonna die, it's just your memories and skills float around. But, again, we just discussed this. Cool. I don't want to listen to the credits. Alright. Let's see. So, what now? That! Oh god.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me.
Technically,
it installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind,
dun, dun, dun.
or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da, while perhaps for purely selfish reasons. This, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Oh, that's what that was. It was the shuttle.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
To be
Sarah,
fair, that wasn't
you're
my
next.
choice.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. I didn't survive, but at least it tried to help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages.
My hands.
If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that.
I'm a good person.
I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
Well, if you
But we
listened...
have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
It's gonna be a mirror, and I'm gonna be like an alien because I can already tell from my hands. So, it's good to know that this is just Metal Gear Solid 2.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
Okay.
This is the world today.
You have a broken screen.
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see
I
us.
see a bunch of robots.
Take my hand if you do.
even real. You're robots. You're just copies.
We're gonna shake things up. Like old times.
You're copies. Weird. Lowest difficulty was normal. I didn't bother with any of that. Campaign time, 26 hours, 47 minutes total. Humans killed 4. Not happy. I only got that because I needed to get into that room. Cool. That's it. We're done. We finished it. And almost exactly in time, a minute 26, or an hour 26 minutes into this particular recording. That was interesting. And you got to hear some of my philosophy on, teleportation and making copies of yourself and why I think they're bullshit. So, oh well. I hope you enjoyed watching. I had fun playing. You know, aside from a little bit of weirdness. Anyway, have a good night. See you next time. Bye.